you put in a lot of work, a lot of effort to achieve something, and no matter what the pressure is, no matter what adversity comes your way, you can't just give up. And I think anybody who's pursued anything that they're passionate about would agree. It's not even like a decision. You don't even think about it, right? You just keep going. That's what it felt like. So going into my bench and my deadlift, I knew I was like, I didn't care about the podium. I didn't care about the money. Even going into the meet, I didn't care. My goal was to push my body to its breaking point. I wanted to see what I was capable of. And that's exactly what we did. And I knew that if I did that successfully, no one would come close, which is almost what happened. So going into bench, I mean, don't get me wrong. I had to kind of take a couple moments. I mean, I was fuming. I was super, super angry and, whatever. And I had to kind of compose myself and then just keep moving forward. But that's all it was. You just keep moving forward. I also got very lucky.
That's how winning is done.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right. I got lucky, man. There's over 2,000 people in that stadium. And so every time I stepped out onto that platform, that's the energy I was receiving, which no other powerlifter in history can say that they've had that they've experienced that. So they helped me in a way. Like they brought me back to life in some ways.
Yeah, but I also want to say too, because I've known you now for a while, and that's I've never seen that energy out of you. You came with a different persona that was like this man that just knew he had it, right? And I think you say they gave it to you, but you earned it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You walked out there and demanded it from the crowd and from the other competitors that like, this is that dude that either A, we want to watch, or B, we have to now beat, right? So you set the standard. Even, your hair, just the aura you had about you, I think is different in a good way, and is now what you're going to carry on for Worlds and any other tournament or competition you
yeah, dude, absolutely. And like, it's crazy. I mean, I appreciate that you noticed that, because we've known each other for a minute, and since the time that we became friends to now, I've become the junior world champion. I've become one of the best. We've done it, right? And so like, what I've noticed is I've taken a lot of L's, and I continue to take a lot of L's. There's a lot of failure, and to this day, I almost feel like there's more failure than there was before. But what that's done is it's helped almost, one, it humiliates you, so you realize you ain't shit no matter what, which is a really awesome feeling, because now you have the freedom to mess up, right? The second thing it does is it almost like it hardens you in a way where you no longer care about the noise. You don't care about what people say, whether it's good or bad. You don't care what people think. You're in it purely for your own intention of, let's say, being the best, right? And so for me, that's what happened, dude. Like, coming into this competition, I genuinely did not care if I won. I didn't care if I placed anything. I didn't like the world record. So I'll give you guys an example. The world record is 729. So the easier route would have just been take 731 or something like that, right? Sink it, be done with it. But I didn't. I went right past and I went to 741. And the original plan was to go to 750. Because to me, it's like, if I'm not showing up to pull punches. That's not what we're here for. I'm trying to be a champion, so I'm going to behave like that. I'm going to hold myself to that standard. That's what this was about. So, I have a phrase that I kind of like lived by for this prep. If you're going to take the island, you burn your ships. And that's what it was. We burned our ships.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this clip, be sure to check this one out right here, because it's just as good, or maybe even better. Cheers.